Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So with the Warcraft movie releasing this coming June, it stands to reason that Blizzard will want to make the best use of the movie's release to get as many new subscribers as they can. And the news has just broke via Reddit that they are considering offering the World of Warcraft Ultimate Movie Edition bundle. This has been confirmed to be legitimate by a blue poster, so we actually know that this, which originally arrived in the form of a market validation survey, is not a phishing attempt. So this bundle would include every expansion up to Warlords of Draenor, 1 month of free game time, and an exclusive in-game item. What is more surprising about this, to me anyway, is that the game would be free with the purchase of the ticket. One would have normally assumed just a deep discount or a massive sale, but no, free. This means that everyone who goes to see Warcraft would be eligible to play World of Warcraft via their ticket. How many people would that be? Well, this is a complete shot in the dark. This movie has the same time slot in the month as Jurassic World, which went on to sell 77 million tickets. As much as I like the Warcraft brand, it is not as strong as Jurassic Park, at least to the mainstream. Looking through other movies of 2015, Age of Ultron sold 54 million tickets, American Sniper sold 41 million, Hunger Games sold 32 million, The Martian sold 26 million, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation was 23 million, and Mad Max was 18 million. World of Warcraft has reached 100 million lifetime accounts as of sometime in 2014, though that does include trials, multi-boxing, spamming and the like, but still, the game has been in the hands of many people who would probably go to see the movie. Overall, I think it would be fair to expect this movie to sell between, 20 and 40 million tickets. Only time will tell, and while Duncan Jones is a brilliant director, we have no idea what the popular perception of this movie will be. Perhaps the subject matter and the way in which the fantasy universe is conveyed just won't resonate with a mainstream audience. Who the hell knows? That said, it could be a very big fantasy movie. It's PG-13, which means that it doesn't really have much of a sales barrier either as far as age ranges go. Do bear in mind that Lord of the Rings was PG-13, as was Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Jurassic World, and Age of Ultron, all big sellers of 2015. It's always possible that it could break through some of the competition in the summer blockbuster season and do a lot better than 20 to 40 million, but let's just stay reasonable. So that equates to a potential 20 to 40 million World of Warcraft accounts created via this, though you have to assume that the conversion rate will be nowhere near 100%, and that people who currently play World of Warcraft might not see that much benefit from it. Certainly they're not going to count as an additional subscriber because of this. Even if we were to say that maybe half the people who see this movie have a World of Warcraft account, it still does mean millions of new people who don't have a World of Warcraft account now have a ticket which gives them a World of Warcraft account if they want one. Ideally, I think they should do something for the existing players with this offer too. At the very least, we should be getting the in-game item with our movie ticket. I also think that existing accounts should probably get game time. It is in line with what new accounts would be getting via this, and World of Warcraft has many more recent yet lapsed and currently not playing people than it actually has active players because so many people have left the game recently. For somebody who used to play during, say, Wrath, Cataclysm, or Mists of Pandaria, seeing the movie and then finding that they can go back into the game for maybe 2 weeks for free, well, that's a potentially great deal that could get them back in. The bundle that Blizzard is offering also includes all expansions up to Warlords of Draenor. Ideally, this would mean that a Burning Crusade or Wrath of the Lich King player could upgrade their account, get some time, and get right back into the game, hopefully to become a paying subscriber afterwards. Ideally, the code that you would get with your movie ticket would be redeemable by people to make an account or could be applied to an existing account to give you some benefits. Of course, having this only be for new players does make a degree of financial sense. If you already have somebody paying for your product, why have them pay less? It all comes down to what their goals with this movie tie-in bundle are. Is it to get as many new players as is possible, or is it to do that and encourage lapsed players to resub to the game by letting them get back in for free? I think that the most aggressive option here is the best, i.e. just getting the game in the hands of as many bloody people as you possibly can and getting them back in there for whenever Legion comes out. Because of course, even if you're giving this game out to millions of people for free with a free month, they're probably, you're going to be driving Legion box sales. So given how the alpha is going actually, I would expect Legion to launch in July or August. Having the Legion trailer as a pre-roll to the movie is certainly a very compelling proposition. However, the extent to which that is possible would depend on Blizzard and Universal. It's likely they'd maybe get a pre-roll that's maybe 30 to 60 seconds, kind of like a little movie spot, TV spot, whatever, for Legion, and not a full-on, cinematic being shown or anything like that. So there are my thoughts on this potential initiative and the movie tie-in and how that could perhaps invigorate some stuff for the game. Overall, I think it's an excellent idea that could revitalize the game's player base with new blood and also bring back old veterans, which would certainly be a nice thing. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments or via Twitter, and I will see you next time.